everyone, it's Daria here and welcome back to my channel. So today I just thought I would do a get to know me tag updated part 2. I've just got some questions here that I'm going to go through so you can get to know me a little bit better. So I did do this previously on my channel and you can check that out, but I am going to be answering a few different questions and all of that. So I hope you guys enjoy this and please keep on watching. So the first question I've got is, what are your best characteristics? So personally, I would say that my best characteristics are my personality. So I'm a very bubbly, energetic person. So I'd say I'm very approachable and I tend to get along with most people very well. So I think that's something that is good about me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with personality for that one. Okay, so next is, what is the most important thing in your life? So I feel like this is a no-brainer and nothing is more important to me than my family. So my family literally means everything to me. They're the most important people in my life, the people that I look up to and the people that I have the most support from as well. Can I do the splits? For this one, I've honestly tried to do the splits for so many years. Like, I've always been so jealous of people that can do the splits. I did actually do stretching for a whole year and I feel like I got nowhere. I just honestly have the tightest hamstrings and I feel like my body is just not designed to be able to do the splits. So that one is a no. So the next question is, what is my star sign? So I am a Libra and I think I am a typical Libra. I love balance in my life and I'm also a very indecisive person. Like, get me to choose something and I'll literally debate it back and forth and I feel like I need other people to help me make my choice, which is really frustrating, but honestly it's the worst. So I'm really trying to work on being more direct with a lot of things. Like, honestly, it does depend on the situation. So the next one is, how many relationships have I been in? And I've actually only been in one relationship. I have never really felt the need to be in a relationship just for the sake of it. So it honestly just hasn't been something that's worked out for me. And I've been really focused on my uni and everything like that. And I feel like it would just naturally happen when it's meant to. Am I a morning person or a night owl? I would honestly say I'm a bit of both. I can get up in the morning pretty early, anywhere from like 5 to 7. I consider early, and I can go to the gym in that time and I can be very bubbly and energetic. I honestly am not one of those grumpy people in the mornings most of the time. And I also can stay up late, love watching movies, struggle to get off my phone at times, and I can stay up all night if I wanted to. I have to make like a conscious choice to go to sleep, or otherwise from doing shift work in the past I feel like I've adapted so I can just stay up, which is really bad. And at times I have had really bad sleep hygiene, which has been frustrating, and it's definitely something I've had to work on a lot. What is my normal bedtime? When I have a proper sleeping routine, I like to be in bed by 10:30, 11 and asleep. These days, since I've been on holidays, it's honestly all over the place. I've been going to bed anywhere from 10:30 to 1 or 2 in the morning, which is ridiculous, and I've been so tired. Like, my eyes today are honestly so tired. Like, I just want to shut my eyes, they're so sore. What's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning? It is definitely making my bed. I have a really good habit of making my bed as soon as I get up. So basically, I've already done something good for the day if I've made my bed, and I'm more organized and I'm less likely to get back into bed if I have made my bed. Which app do I use the most? That would definitely be Instagram. I've been using Instagram a lot lately. Don't really use Snapchat or Facebook that often. Mostly I just use Facebook for family and catching up, and also my friends. Also just like group chats for uni and things like that, just like organizing. Okay, so the next question is, what kind of books do I like to read? And that is definitely non-fiction. I really struggle to pick up anything that's fiction. If I don't get into it within the first couple of pages, I'll honestly just read the same page over and over again and nothing will sink in, and then I just get frustrated and put the book down. So anything that I can benefit from and that can be used as self-development, I absolutely love, and I love to learn as much as I can and to improve myself as a person as well. So I definitely find that beneficial, and I have a lot of non-fiction books now. I honestly never like to read, but it's probably been about 2 years now that I've been reading, and I've gotten through at least 20 to 30 books, which is a big thing for me. What kind of car do I drive? So I have recently got a Mazda CX-5, so I'm absolutely loving that at the moment, and it's so much nicer to drive than the old Dadsmobile. Okay, so this one's an interesting one. So, what languages beside your native language, also known as English, would you like to be fluent in? So the main one for me that I really want to be fluent in is sign language, so Auslan. So Auslan is actually on my goals list, so it is something that I really want to learn and take classes for. So the other day I actually did hop on YouTube and teach myself a bit of Auslan. I'll see if I can do a little bit right now, so I can be like, hi, my name is Daria. What's your name? That's a little taster. But yeah, I know a few more things, but yeah, I'd love to learn from someone who is fluent in it as well, or also like attend a class or something like that. I think that would be so cool. And I'm not sure that there's any other languages in particular. I used to be interested in like Spanish, Japanese, and Mandarin because it's very popular and commonly used, so I thought that would be a really great one to have and know. What was my first ever cell phone? So I think I got my first phone when I was about 11, and my cousin Kira actually gave me one of her old phones, and I remember my parents were so mad and weren't sure about it at all. It was like a Nokia, I'm pretty sure, when you just had like the buttons that you had to press and like the tiny little screen. Like, it was so funny. And then from there I like upgraded to one of the like slide ones, and I think that was like a Samsung, and it was pink, and I used to think I was so cool. And then I think I finally graduated to an iPhone 4, which I had for the longest time. Then an iPhone 5S, which I literally had for like 4 years. I basically had that like 3 years ago, which is so old, but it just lasted. In boarding school actually, I dropped it down 3 flights of stairs, got to the bottom and the screen had popped out, pushed it back in, and it was still good to go. It was so crazy. Like, iPhone 5S is where it's at. What do I find myself always procrastinating? So anything to do with uni, I'll most likely be procrastinating. When I have an assignment due, procrastination again. Anytime I have something that I really just don't want to do, I'll procrastinate. That can honestly range. I'm very good at procrastinating, but when I do get down to business, I'll just smash out a bunch of things at once. So I am productive when I really do need to be, but if I have a lot of time up my sleeve before I need to get things done, I will definitely procrastinate it out. Am I double jointed? I don't know that I'm double jointed. Like, I can't do anything cool, but look at my elbow. Like, I feel like my elbow is double jointed or weird. I can't do anything awesome, but it does not look normal. Like, when I do certain exercises like overhead press and stuff like that, I'll have my friends like look at me and be like, your arm does not look okay. Am I a tidy person or a messy person? I would honestly say I'm a messy, tidy person. So I can handle my room being messy, but in a tidy way. Like, there's a certain way it has to be messy, and then though some days it's just a complete mess. It honestly depends on the day and like how stressed I am and how busy my schedule is as to how clean my room is and everything else in my life. Coffee or tea? I'm definitely a tea drinker. I'm just starting to get back into my teas. More specifically just making like honey, lemon and ginger drinks, so not like tea bags or anything like that, but if I do, I will go for a green tea. I've tried to get into coffee, but it's never really been my thing, and I've never really felt like I've needed it. Even when I have been really tired, I've tried to drink coffee and I just didn't find it to be worth it. Do I bite my nails? I cannot stand biting nails. Like, that would probably be one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, when I see someone biting their nails, I can't stand it, and I'll be like, can you please stop that? Do I smoke? So I do not smoke. I've never enjoyed smoking. I've literally tried it once drunk, once sober. Didn't really like it at all. I just don't understand the theory behind putting smoke into your lungs and wrecking them. Everyone says you get addicted once you start, but I'm honestly not sure what I'm getting addicted to. It's just, like, no offense to anyone that does smoke. I don't mind if people do smoke, but I really just can't relate to it at all. Do I still have my wisdom teeth? I've actually had all of my wisdom teeth removed, so I had that done maybe 3 years ago now, and I was put under general anesthetic for that. I really had a great recovery in comparison to some people, so I do know that the older you get, the more painful it is. I think I was 19 when I got mine removed, and I had a really good experience. Like, I was straight into eating pretty much all food straight afterwards. So a lot of people do have to have like liquids and soft foods for at least a week or two, but I honestly just went rogue and I was fine. Have I ever been hospitalized? So when I did get my wisdom teeth taken out, I was at a private hospital. Also, when I was working in the Defence Force, I did actually get hospitalized for a staph infection that spread up my arm, which was pretty scary at the time, and I was in hospital for 4 days. But I think other than that, I've been really lucky and haven't had any serious injuries, which is great. Have I ever had braces? So if you can't tell already, or if you just haven't been paying attention, I have had braces the whole time that I've had my YouTube channel. So I'm actually getting them off next month, I think. So yeah, about a month's time and I'll be getting my braces off, which is so exciting. I've had them on now for about 17 months, so 18 months by the time I get them off, which hasn't been too bad. And because of COVID, it's honestly just flown. So everything's gone on track, which is great, and I'll be getting them off sooner rather than later. How tall am I? So this is actually a debate at the moment. I thought I was 5'8", but someone that I have a placement with says that she's 5'8", and I'm so obviously taller than her. So I'm not sure if I'm 5'9" or if she has the wrong measurements, but as well, I actually haven't measured myself in a while, but I feel like I haven't grown. So I'm gonna have to actually check on that and get back to everyone, but I'm gonna say between 5'8" and 5'9", so about 173 to 175 centimeters. So what is one of my pet peeves? So pet peeves wise is definitely people that are inconsiderate of others and don't think of how things affect other people. So basically people that only think about themselves would definitely be it. What's my dream car? So I'm honestly not a fussy person when it comes to brands and things like that, or like expensive items, but I've always really liked the look of Jeeps and Jaguars, if that's how you say it. I've seen a black SUV Jaguar lately and I've really liked the look of that. I've never seen it before though, so I need to do some research on that. I also really like Range Rovers too. And I feel like I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I feel like I've answered a fair few questions for you guys, and hopefully you will get to know me a bit more from this video. So I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!